Dear students, today we are going to start chapter number 8 of novel A Tale of Two Cities, and the title of the chapter is The Prison of La Force. Making his way slowly towards Paris, Charles passed one village after another. With each one that he entered and left, a barricade or gate was shut behind him. With each checkpoint he passed, more fanatical citizen patriots appeared, and he realized that he would have little chance of returning. He had managed a reasonable distance despite the continuous stops for inspection of papers. The current authorities had so far accepted the letter from Gable as a valid passport. So after getting the letter from M. Gable that he needs Charles Darnay's help, and after writing down two letters, one for Dr. Manet and another for Miss Manet, Charles Darnay he left the England and now he entered in the France. And Charles Darnay said that as he was proceeding towards the Paris, and one after the other when he was crossing the states and the barricades were closed behind him, he thought that he is having very bleak chance of returning back to home. Although he was continuing his journey in order to help his loyal servant M. Gable. The current authorities, they have accepted that letter from M. Gable as a valid proof that he have to meet somebody. He is having some purpose of entering in the country. After several days of travelling, he took a room for the night in a small town. Still a long way from Paris, exhausted, he went to sleep at once. Early the next morning, he woke to see three men wearing red caps and tricolour badges standing by his bed. Clearly, they were citizens of the new order, supporters of the revolution. Emigrant, these officers will take you to Paris. So after continuing for so many, after continuous journey of so many days, Charles Darnay he became fully tired, exhausted. So he just took a room for a night in a small town. And when he woke up early in the morning, what he saw that three men who wore red caps and tricolour badges, they were standing by his bed. And of course, they were the citizens of the new order. Means they were the revolutionaries who support the revolution. So, emigrant, these officers will take you to Paris. Charles did not understand. I don't need anyone to silence. As an aristocrat, you are required to have an escort and you must pay for it. Do I have a choice? Choice, listen to him. For the next few days, Charles and his two rough red cap travelled at night and rested during the day. It wasn't until they reached Buis and a large crowd was shouting, "Kill the emigrant!" that Charles began to worry. He got off the horse and, concealing his anxiety, addressed the crowd, "Emigrant, my friends, I am willingly in France." So when Charles woke up, then the red caps and the authority along with them, they announced that emigrant, these officers will take you to Paris. Charles said, "I don't need anyone," because he know very well that how to go to Paris. They said, "Silence, you are an aristocrat and you need an escort, and you also have to pay to them because they are escorting you." Charles Darnay was not having any kind of choice, so he accepted their offer, and the two rough red caps, they travelled at night and rested during the day. And finally they reached one place, boys, where the large crowd was there and they were shouting, kill the immigrant. Charles Darnay began to worry that what the people are going to do with him, but he just gathered his all courage and get out of his horse and started addressing the crowd. He said, my dear friends, nobody forced me. I by my own will is here to Paris.